Hey, welcome to the cog&quill workshop. We've got a little project for you today. It's going to involve my laser. So this is a Sculpfun Laser. I'm assuming you guys can see it down here. Maybe you can see it back here a little better. I don't know. Yeah, this is a Sculpfun S30 Pro Max. This was gifted to me by a friend of mine, John. Shout out to John, thank you very much. He upgraded to a bigger, better laser, or a more powerful one anyway, and he gifted that to me. So, as you can see, it takes up a lot of space on the bench. I just don't really use this thing a lot. I've done a little bit with it. So I decided I wanted to make it wall mountable. If I can mount this to the wall over here, and it'll be out of the way. I already cut me a French cleat and mounted this to the wall. If you don't know what a French cleat is, it's effectively taking two pieces of, this is just some scrap plywood I had laying around. I had a 45-degree angle cut that mate up together to lock something on the wall. So I'm going to take the laser and a piece of plywood here that I've already went ahead and cut in anticipation of this. I should be able to mount the laser to that. But first I'm going to attach this French cleat to here, to, in theory, hang it on the wall. I've also got a couple extra, and then again, scrap piece of wood that I'm going to glue to the side of this to act as sort of like a socket. The idea is, yeah, you guys should be able to follow me over here. I have a lot of these portable benches. These are from Keter. Really like them. They're kind of like a sawhorse, but they're not. So there you go, it's up, and I want to make sure that this is going to socket on top of that. So the concept is, I'll have it here, have it hang on the wall, I'll pop up one of these little portable benches over here, and I will exhaust the laser out through the window. And then when I'm done with it, I'll pick everything up and hang it back on the wall, tuck away this little bench, and clear up my floor space. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put a little glue on here, some screws, attach this. Put these little pieces, test it over here. In the cog&quill, but the saw the spies, got my hammer and my chisel reaching for the sky. Craft and dreams with every stroke of the blade, from dawn till dusk, a legacy is made. In the workshop, where the wood sings, handmade treasures, shaped by hands and treasures. We did 3D print some materials, so that's where I really got the inspiration for this. I found a bunch of these little 3D printed feet, and I printed them out for a different Sculpfun laser, but they should work. These are to mount the power supply. I custom made these and a couple of these other odds and ends. So there'll be some 3D printing pieces, the laser. I went ahead and took my corrugated, or whatever you call this, laser plate, and I attached it back to it. So that will be attached. And we have a little air pump over here that needs to get attached to it. The power supply. And I guess that's about it, guys. Shaping future with a spark. Creating art from the dark. There's a shine of dreams of light. Building wonders line by line. In the noise and hum, creation speak. Through endless hours, solutions we seek. Patterns drawn from life, ideas intertwine. Innovation flows undefined. Lasers write the scripts of time. Crafting wonders, rhyme by rhyme. In the space where worlds evolve. Hands of life, the screwy soul. right, guys, if we did everything properly and everything worked out, this should fit right on top of here. Yep, and just locks right in there. So when the laser's attached, it won't be able to slide off very easily. And also, if we did everything right, should be able to hang right on the wall. See? There you go. Now it's time to attach the laser. I'm not really sure the best way to do this for you guys to watch, so why don't I try that and rotate the camera a little bit out of the blind spot, like so. Drink a little coffee, iced coffee. And yeah, let's get this laser attached. I think that's the next step. So it's already nice and level. So that's the other cool thing about this. So I can hang it on the wall, I can put it on the temporary bench, or I can just put it right here because it's still on a level surface. So these little plastic feet, one of them's got a cutout for the power supply over here. And the rest of them, these all came off of, I don't know, Thingiverse or something like that. I'll go ahead and post a link for it in the description for everything I use here. So if you see anything in this video that you're interested in, you should be able to find it in the description. These are printed out of ABS on my bamboo carbon. I just recently started getting into, I've been printing with PLA and PETG for years, but ABS, really haven't done a lot with ABS. So this is my first venture into ABS, and I've been really impressed with this product and how well the bamboo handles it.
We sculpt reality out of the dream. In corridors of life, you stand and stare, where creativity fills the air. Sparks blind, crafting things anew. Ideas blossom in a technicolored hue.
So there you go. We have mounted to this board. It'll hang from the French cleat if I want it to. This will, from a gravity standpoint, will be down in that area. And we still have some pieces and parts to add. So let's start with this power supply, figuring out where he's going to land. And this little pump needs to land somewhere too. All right, you got the power supply attached. It's definitely not going anywhere. Now this pump, I'm a little less sure on how that's going to get mounted.
In this workshop world, stories told, shaping future with a spark, creating art from the dark.
That's what I produced, put these together for. I should be able to block it in with these guys. They're a little corner clamp that I sized to kind of fit up underneath here like so.
In the noise and hum, creation speak. Through endless hours, solutions we see. Patterns drawn from life, ideas intertwined. Innovation flows undefined.
So he'll sock it down in here. I'll have to add some zip ties, otherwise it's not going to stay. But that was expected. And yeah, I think the last piece is to add the honeycomb. So I printed these on my out of ABS as well. They're little brackets that I'm going to mount to the honeycomb shape, and then I'll mount that down too. once I'm certain of that, but that's basically where the laser will run, I think. And I also printed a bunch of these. These are, again, out of ABS and the bamboo carbon. They're kind of linked together, but just I'll add a screw and then I'll have a little zip tie holder for them. So I'm thinking of running one here and here, and I'll just zip tie the whole thing, and it won't go anywhere at that point.
Meshing dream and steel to life through the clutter and the din, where imagination never thins. We're chasing revolutions big and bright, in rhythm with the laser's light. In the workshop's heart, the magic comes, crafting futures where the light comes. With every pulse, creation's spark guides us forward out of the dark. Lasers carving dreams anew, shapes imagine coming true. In this forge of brilliant rays, stories born in countless ways, bringing steel to life with a steady hand, shaping futures where the lights are brand. With each thrust and pulse of beam, we sculpt reality out of the dream. In corners of life, you stand and stare, where creativity fills the air. Sparks flying, crafting things anew, ideas blossom in a technicolor hue.
All right, we've got the laser mounted to the wall. It's up there nice and sturdy. Takes up less space. We can take the little cover here. Set that on top. Out of the way. There you go. All right, guys. One thing we haven't done yet is tested the actual laser. We've got it mounted on the wall with the cover, doing its thing. So let's show us how we actually intend to use it.
From the dark, there's a shine of dreams of light, building wonders line by line. In the noise and hum, creation speak. Through endless hours, solutions we seek. Patterns drawn from life, ideas intertwined. Innovation flows undefined.
I might go ahead. Normally I'd put the cover on it, but since you guys are want to watch, I'll just let's open the door to let some fresh air in. I'm just setting it to 400 millimeters per minute at 50% power. Just gonna do a quick little etch. It should be just for demonstration purposes, not too fast, not too slow. Just show you guys what you need to see. It okay? Put on my laser goggles. Again, normally I would put the hood on top of it with the air extraction, and I still may, but you guys won't be able to see anything if I do that. And there's the laser going. So she's etching this cog and quill workshop 3D design I put together.
In this grind of gears, the future's cause, sparks of creation building fast. With steady hands, an endless drive, meshing dream and steel to life. Through the clutter and the din, where imagination never thins, we're chasing revolutions big and bright, in rhythm with the laser's light. In the workshop's heart, the magic comes, crafting futures where the light comes. With every pulse, creation's spark guides us forward out of the dark. Lasers carving dreams anew, shapes imagine coming true. In this forge of brilliant rays, stories born in countless ways, bringing steel to life with a steady hand, shaping futures with a light so grand. With each thrust and pulse of beam, we sculpt reality out of the dream. In corners of life, you stand and stare, where creativity fills the air. Sparks blind, crafting things anew, ideas blossom in a technicolor hue.
Alright, well there you have it, guys. Laser is mounted wall mountable. It comes off, it does its thing. This is Sculpfun Laser. Gives you guys a good close-up shot of how that turned out. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it, but that is heavily engraved in there. You can definitely catch a thumbnail. Everything's kind of double lined. A quick little sandpaper, maybe some poly. Maybe we'll make this into some project. I don't know yet. For now, we'll just take it over here. And yeah, when you're done with your project, you simply tuck it away. USB gets disconnected. Power unplugged. The gantry needs to be pulled down here.
Shapes unfold in this workshop world, stories told, shaping future, spark, creating.
She hangs on the wall out of the way. The shroud, which is what I'll really use when I'm doing laser work, goes up on top. There she goes. That's where she's supposed to be. Then you tuck away your bench. Look at all that shop space you have now for other projects. Well, thanks for coming to the Cog and Quill today. And maybe a future video will talk about how I made this image. This is a vector image that I made with using AI tools. I have no artistic ability. I couldn't do this kind of stuff if I tried. But yeah, I'll show you guys how to make your own custom AI art and turn it into a vector and run it through your laser. So, see ya.